How are you all doing? What you're watching right now is my Call of Duty World War II Zombies run. The first few things is I didn't record any of the beginning of the game. I started recording at wave 15 because it really didn't pop into my head to do so. But this is my first attempt. I'm trying to get the right hand of God. I believe it's a sword if I'm not wrong. And I actually managed to get very close to doing it, but this is attempt 1 and it is a fail because I didn't actually manage to get the sword. But the way I make it to as high of rounds as I do, I make it to round 27, but the video doesn't go that far. I managed to make it that long for the way I play. And people think the way I play is a little weird and a little wimpy-ish because I run around a lot. I don't like to stand still too long. Like, the higher the rounds go, the more zombies you have to deal with and the harder they are to kill. And in World War II zombies, there's these special ones I call the, I don't know what they're called, but I call them cage heads. And they got like a sword on their arms. And they're pretty buff and they take a lot to take down. And then you got the flamethrower guys. You also got these zombies with bombs on their back, like that one right there that I just shot. And on the screen, you can see it says Lord Ruvok, attempt 1 fail. That's because I made this on the Xbox, and that is my gamer tag with my gamer picture and everything. So just ignore that. There's nothing really down there in that bottom screen that will mess up anything in the video anyway.
Both machines great.
But the way I survive for as long as I do is I don't use my special as often as most people usually would trying to survive. I use it when I completely have no other choice. If I have no other choice, I will use it. My special is camouflage. I usually stick with that because it makes me invisible and allows me to do certain things without having to worry about the threat of a zombie. And I have 3 mods that go along with that special. I got Mugger, which gives me points when I kill something with my shovel. It gives me extra points, I mean. And I have Pack Mule, which gives me 3 primary guns. And Resourceful, which gives you a higher chance to spawn in power-ups when you kill your enemies. And what you're seeing is I mainly use 2 of the guns. I have 3 of them, but I mainly use 2 of them in this video, and all 3 of them are pack-a-punched. And I will be making another video, and I will go into great detail and actually show you step by step from the beginning to as long as I can live on trying to get the right hand of God, because I still haven't managed to get it. I got close, but I wasn't able to figure out what notes the machine down in the cave stood. So when I figure that out, that's when I'll be able to get the right hand of God. If anyone knows this and you know what the 3 notes are, please leave me a comment down below and let me know, because I have no clue. I sat there and I tried for a bit. It's not in this video because there was way too many zombies for me to hit record again and keep recording at that point in time. It was getting way too dangerous. Now at this point, after you turn on the lightning coils and you defend them, you have to go all the way back down here and examine one of the machines. The machine in the middle is the one that gives you the notes that you have to put in, but this one you have to look at and it'll show you on the top left there. You have to investigate the commotion up top outside the bunker. And it shocked the hell out of me when I saw this, because I hadn't made it to this before. In this video, it's not the first time I've seen it. It's actually the second time I've had to deal with the thing that you're going to end up seeing. I'll be quiet for a minute. Okay, now I'm outside. And that is a Nazi Zeppelin. I did not expect that, and it shoots lightning bolts down at you. You have to do enough damage to get it to drop a certain piece. It's like a battery that you have to end up killing zombies around to charge. So I had to keep moving, and I had to use my ears to judge whether the zombies were getting too close for me to stand there for too long. But basically, I just ran around the map because there were so many zombies. I just kept running until I felt it was safe enough for me to stop and to try to take this thing out. And what I'm shooting at are the little glowing dots. You have to shoot them until it goes red and then explodes. It's actually not as hard as it seems, unless you're on as high as levels as I am, because that's when the zombies are just obnoxious and they're all on you. And the few, maybe 4 minutes of footage that you didn't see from the cut from inside the bunker to here was me basically massacring the hundreds of zombies that were outside the bunker at that point in time. And what you just saw me shoot, that is what I was calling the cage hit. So, now you know what they look like. I don't know what they're actually called. And there's another one. At this point in time, I am actually trying to find the battery. I don't know where it went, because it didn't go to where it was the last time. And you'll notice that, keep that door in mind, the one I just looked at. Just keep that one in mind. But some good perks to buy while you're playing is, when I first start off, I like to get the quick revive, or the auto revive, depending whether you're playing with other people or by yourself. The auto revive will save your ass a lot, depending on how many times you get caught in a corner with your pants down. And then I like to get the double damage, which was in that building I just ran through with the little ramp and the barrels and all that. The double damage actually comes in handy a lot. And down that hole, right there to the left, that I just looked into, the little red perk on the bottom, that is the stamina and speed boost, which allows you to run for longer. It comes in handy a lot. Now the fourth one I usually get, it's a bit of a challenge whether I want the fast reload or the electrical damage reload. And that was me checking the objectives because I had no clue what I was doing. I didn't even know if the thing had dropped. Because I still cannot find it because I am completely blind and I missed it because I looked at it earlier. I literally looked right at it and then turned away and walked off. But thank you guys for actually watching this, if you've made it this far and have listened to my obnoxious talking this entire time. I will be making another video from the start to as far as I can make it, and they're just going to be attempts after attempts until I can finally get the right hand of God. And I've only got the one map, so I'm not sure how many videos there will be of me playing Call of Duty World War II, because there's not much to really do on this except for once you like get the sword. I don't know what happens after that. Yeah, told you to remember this door because I looked at that door and it was right here the entire time. I felt so stupid when I got there. But yeah, you have to stand around here within there's a red circle. You can probably just barely see it, but you have to kill the zombies inside of it. And yeah, I recommend having the clowns. They come in handy a lot. And this, you see me use the camouflage, and I pick up the battery. You walk so slow when you have the battery. But after this, I literally got way too dangerous for me to stop and restart the recording.